Hey, and welcome to Nala's Kitchen, a show we cooked up to make delicious food and to make a delicious day for you. What are we making on today's episode? We are making something very simple with one ingredient, but it is very, very good for you. It is packed with so many great things. First, what is it called? It's called ghee. And what is ghee? It's a type of clarified butter. Now, what are ghee's benefits? Well, it's great for brain development, reducing inflammation, great for your gut health, supports a healthy heart and blood vessels. It's packed with antioxidants and it has great vitamins for you, so that also helps with your immunity. It has a ton of great benefits. Go look them up. There's a ton that I haven't even listed, and that's already really good. So, what do you need for this? First, butter. You will need organic, important, unsalted, important, butter. And you will need a pound. Nicole forgot a cheesecloth at the store. We don't have one. So, you can use either a mesh strainer or some coffee filters. Or if you have a cheesecloth, that'll make your life way easier. But we're gonna work with these guys today. Then, mason jar, anything that you can close that will be sealed shut. And a pot to boil all this in, and that's it. Let's go to the next steps. Now, we've got loads of things to do. Just kidding. We just have to cut up the butter. That's it. And then we're gonna throw it in our pot and watch it cook. And that's it. So, let's cut up our butter. You're gonna wanna cut it up into just cubes. Easy, cookable, meltable cubes. Butter. All right, so like I said, you will need about a pound of unsalted organic butter, which means you will need about 2 cups. So this is 1 cup, this is 2 cups. We're just gonna cut it up. To make your life easier, just line them up and make some cubes. Cube 1 and 2, boom. Cube 2 and 4, lovely. And just keep on doing that. You're gonna cut up all your butter. I probably should have got a different knife, but we're gonna work with what we got. I thought because it's just cutting butter, we can do a little small knife, but get a better knife than this guy. He still did the job though. We'll keep him around. It is really important, if you really do care about the benefits of ghee, to make sure you're getting organic, unsalted butter. I know it's more expensive, but with all the benefits ghee packs, I'd say it's important and worth it. This Organic Valley unsalted butter I got was about $8. I know that sounds pricey, and I'm doing it for the benefits, for my body, for longevity, for everything. I mean, heart health, reducing inflammation, all the things. Oh, it's even good for your skin. Who doesn't want glowing skin? Nobody. So, we're gonna get organic. Anyway, I'm gonna keep cutting. And this is our final product. Look at our cubes. They're so cubey cute. All right. Don't do that. All right, I'll go meet you at the stove. Fancy me and you over here at the stove. Well, let's go. So, you're going to get a pot and get it going to about, you want a low, some people do medium. It depends how quick you want to do this. We're going to do between a low and a medium. So I'm going to have it like at a 3, maybe a 4 if we're feeling crazy. All you got to do is take your gorgeous butter and dump it all in. Pro tip, don't ever scrape things off your cutting board this way. You turn your knife and go this way. This is a labor of love. You're gonna get it essentially to a simmer, and you're gonna get that going for a handful of minutes. And at that point, you might start seeing a foam on the top, which I will show you when we get to that part. Go ahead and grab, while it's starting to melt, a little bowl or a little teacup, whatever you'd like, just to dump your foam in. Alrighty, we're starting to get it. Our beautiful butter is melting and clarifying, and that foam is what you're gonna need to remove. And then you're just gonna push it to the side, whoop, scoop it up. All right, so you're gonna be doing this for about 15 to 20 minutes. Some people do 25, some people do 30. So get that foam separated and then keep it on a low heat for that time period. and you'll know it's done when that middle layer is translucent, or you'll be getting milk solids like at the bottom. And I can demonstrate that for you when we get those closer to that time. For now, you're just gonna keep an eye on it, and then whenever you get that foam, remove it. We're close to being done, and I wanted to show you for your eyeballs what we're looking at for those 3 layers. That foam top that we've been discarding, that middle layer that will end up being translucent when it is done, and that last layer on the bottom, which is those milk solids. So you can see those milk solids happening, which is great. And you can see that I'm still removing some foam, but we're almost there. Once it gets a little more clear and translucent, that middle layer, then we know we're ready. We're gonna let it cool and then strain that bad boy. All right, see you in a few. Alrighty, so we are about 20 to 25 minutes in, and the foam has been pretty much removed, but I wanted to show you what that clear, translucent middle area would look like. Before we drain it, we haven't completely gotten all the foam and the curds at the bottom, but this is what it would look like. Now, you're going to take this, turn off the heat, pour it in a bowl, pour it in whatever you want, because we're gonna let it cool for a second. So I'm gonna pour it in this, because it's gonna be easier for me to pour out in what I'm gonna store it in. And it looks like everything's staying at the bottom pretty well anyway, which is great. Ooh. Yeah, look at that. They ended up actually staying there when we poured, which is making our life way easier for when we end up straining it. It's already pretty much strained. So we're gonna let it hang out here and let it cool down. I also wanted to show you, this is about how much foam I took out. I just wanted to show you, it wasn't a lot, but it, you know, you could perceive it as a lot if you're like, ah, my butter. But just remove that foam, because you're gonna have to remove it regardless. So this is our GHEE cooling. I'm gonna meet you on the other side. Back at it. While our GHEE is cooling, I wanted to chat with you about pet adoption at the Long Beach Animal Shelter. They are still at critical capacity. Is there a way for us to help? There is. Consider adopting a new dog, a cat, a bunny, other small animals that they have at the shelter. This March, April, May, June, all the times. Now, if you aren't able to adopt, whether that's allergies, you've already got pets, or you just don't want any, well, spread the word. Get the word out. Get people adopting, specifically at the Long Beach Animal Shelter. Let's get them back. Well, I would love for all the animals to get adopted, of course, but let's not have them at critical capacity anymore. Let's save all those cute pets in there. All the information you need to know about Long Beach Animal Shelter and adoptions will be found in the description below. Alrighty, our GHEE has cooled, and now we're going to strain it. Now, like I said, I forgot a cheesecloth. Classic. But we do have coffee filters, so this is my situation that we're gonna try. And if that doesn't work, then we still have a mesh strainer, which will work fine. So we're gonna start this guy first. Let's see. You and me both are gonna find out how this works right now. Real time. Here we go. Ooh, oh yeah, okay. All right, I just wanted to switch to the mesh strainer so I can show you that both options work perfectly fine. All right, that's all the deliciousness I have for you today. This is our GHEE. You can store it in the fridge, keep it around town, and be proud of yourself because you just did a labor of love for you and for your body that will help you in the long run. Thank you for joining us today. Please spread the word about Long Beach Animal Shelter and the adoptions there. All that will be in the description below. And share the good news of Nala's Kitchen with your friends, family, on the internet, anywhere you wish, so we can have a fun time together. And don't forget, stay seasoned and balanced, and pour some GHEE on things.